Hello everyone, this is Pranshi Verma. Welcome back to my channel guys. In today's session, we start a new certification course assessment test and this is CompTIA A Plus certification means all-in-one exam. Exam code is 2201001 and 2201002. Okay, let's begin with chapter 1 question and answer and your chapter 1 name is safety and professionalism. It's pretty simple chapter and question and answers are also very pretty simple. So without any further delay, let us get started. First question is what should you do after successfully repairing a machine? Option A, do nothing, your job is done. Option B, admonish the user for causing so much work for the IT department. Option C, document your findings. And option D, lock it down so the user can't cause the same problem again. Here, your correct answer is option C, document your findings. At the end of a repair, you should always document your findings. Okay, next question. While manning the help desk, you get a call from a distraught user who says she has a blank screen. What would be a useful follow-up question? Select any two appropriate answers. Option A is the computer turned on. Option B is the monitor turned on. Option C, did you reboot? Option C, what did you do? Here, two best answers are option A is the computer turned on and option B is the monitor turned on also. Because go for the simple answer is the computer turned on. But when you're faced with a blank screen computer, check to see if the computer and the monitor are turned on or not. Okay, so in this way here two appropriate answers are option A is the computer turned on and option B is the monitor turned on also. Next question. At the very least, what tool should be in every technician's toolkit? Here, best answer is option D, Phillips head screwdriver. Correct answer is Phillips head screwdriver because every technician's toolkit should have a Phillips head screwdriver at the very least. Next question. What is it appropriate to yell at a user? Option A, when he screws up the second time. Option B, when he interrupts your troubleshooting. Option C, when he screws up the fifth time. And option D, never. Here, correct answer is option D. It's pretty simple question because you don't get angry or yell at clients. Means never. What is it appropriate to yell at a user? Option A, when he screws up the second time. Option B, when he interrupts your troubleshooting. Option C, when he screws up the fifth time. And option D, never. Here, correct answer is option D. It's pretty simple question because you don't get angry or yell at clients. Means never. Next question. When troubleshooting a software problem on Forbes' computer and listening to her describe the problem, you get a text from your boss. Which of the following is the most appropriate action for you to take? So here, option A, B, C, D and different actions are available here. According to this question, appropriate action is option D. Just wait until Forbes finishes her descriptions, run through any simple fixes and then explain that you need to call your boss on your cell phone. Okay, so in this question, just focus on the customer and don't use her things. Okay, next question. You are at a customer's workstations to install several software and hardware updates, a process that will take a while and require several reboots of the computer. What should you do about the password to the user's account? Option A. Require the customer to sit with you throughout the process so she can type in her password each time. Option B. Ask the user to write down her password for you to use. Option C. Ask the user to change her password temporarily for you to use. Option D. Call your supervisor. Here, correct answer is option C. Ask the user to change her password temporarily for you to use. Because in the circumstances, asking for a temporary password is the right choice. Make sure the user changes her passwords back before you leave the site. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is a good practice after completing a troubleshooting call at someone's office? Option A. Follow up with a call within a couple of days to make sure everything is going well with the fixed computer. Option B. Make copies of any password you used at the site for future reference. Option C. Document any particularly important people you meet for future reference. Option D. Do nothing, your work is finished there. Here, in this question, best answer is option A. Follow up with a call within a couple of days to make sure everything is going well with the fixed computer. Because a simple follow-up builds goodwill and trust. This is a very important step to take after completing a job. And next question. Which tool helps you avoid accidental static discharge by keeping you at the same electrical potential as the computer on which you are working? Option A. Antistatic spray. Option B. Antistatic bag. Option C. Antistatic wrist strap. Option D. Phillips head screwdriver. In this question, correct answer is option C. Antistatic wrist strap. An antistatic wrist strap keeps you at the same electrical potential as the computer. Next question. Once you have ascertained the computer's problem and picked up the critical data, what should you do? Option A. Establishes a theory of probable cause. Option B. Start fixing the machine. Option C. Question users more to find out how they caused the problem. And option D. Document. In this question, correct answer is option A. Establish a theory of probable cause. Because you should establish a theory of probable cause once you have ascertained the problem and picked up data. Next question. Which of the following would be most appropriate for the workplace? Select any two appropriate choice. So here, different dress code are available here in option A, B, C, D respectively. And here, best answers are option A, clean pressed khaki trousers, and option C, clean wrinkle-free polo shirt. So it's all about chapter 1 assessment test. Now, let's start chapter 2. And your chapter 2 name is The Visible Computer. In this, first question is, which version of Windows introduced the Metro UI? UI is what? It's pretty simple. Metro User Interface. Here, option A, B, C, D are given, and correct answer is option B, Windows 8. Microsoft introduced Metro UI with Windows 8 version. With Windows 8 version. Next question, which Windows 8 feature did Microsoft not include in Windows 10? Here, correct answer is option D, Charms Bar. Microsoft didn't include the Charms Bar in Windows 10. Next question, what macOS feature is essentially multiple desktops? Correct answer is option D, Spaces. Spaces is the term Apple uses for multiple desktops in macOS. Next question, what KDE feature is essentially the start button? Kickoff feature is essentially the start button for KDE desktops. KDE is what? K desktop environment. And what is KDE? KDE is a contemporary desktop environment for Unix systems. It's a free software project developed by hundreds of software programmers across the world. Next question. The user might have downloaded files with his web browser. Where will they be stored by default? So my dear, by default, they will be stored in C drive. For example, C colon backslash users in this mic and in this downloads. Okay, the default download location in Windows is C drive users, then user name and your downloads folder. Okay, next question. 32-bit programs are installed into which folder by default in a 64-bit edition of Windows? Here correct answer is by default 32-bit applications installed into the C program files x86 folder. Correct answer is option D. Next question. Which macOS feature is functionally equivalent to Windows File Explorer? Finder. Finder is the equivalent of File Explorer. Finder is available in macOS and Finder is a feature in macOS, and just like in Windows, File Explorer is the feature of Windows operating system. Next question. Which of the following paths would open administrative tools in Windows 8.1? Here, option A, B, C, D are given and correct answer is option B. Just follow the path. Firstly, right-click the Start button and select Administrative Tools from the context menu. Okay, to open Administrative Tools, right-click the Start button and select Administrative Tools. This is simplest way to open Administrative Tools in Windows 8.1. Next question. What feature of macOS is the equivalent of the command line interface in Windows? Correct answer is option C, terminal. Terminal is the feature of macOS and is the equivalent of Windows command line interface. Next question. What Windows app in Windows 10 combines many utilities into a unified tool? Option A, B, C, D are given here and correct answer is option A, settings. The Settings app in Windows 10 offers many utilities in a unified interface. Okay guys, now let's wind up the session. In this lecture, we learned about chapter 1 and chapter 2. See you in the chapter 3. Till now, stay tuned and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you, bye bye and take care.